Yes, Steve and Natasha, this is a first real fallout from the Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity. Now, former President Donald Trump will not be sentenced, if he is sentenced, until the final stretches leading up to the general election. The judge overseeing former President Donald Trump's hush money criminal case has delayed sentencing Trump until September 18th. Trump had been scheduled to be sentenced in just 9 days. Judge Juan Merchan wrote that he will now weigh how the Supreme Court's decision to allow presidents immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts affects this case. Quote, the matter is adjourned to September 18th, 2024 at 10 a.m. for the imposition of sentence, if such is still necessary, or other proceedings. This delay comes after Trump's legal team filed a motion on Monday night asking that Trump's conviction be tossed out in light of the Supreme Court's ruling. They argued that some of the evidence introduced during the trial was during Trump's time as president.
Right now, there is a very liberal and open definition of what constitutes immunity, and it could be clear and convincing and proof beyond a reasonable doubt that it's criminal. But that evidence can't be borne potentially from those that were taken or collected during an official act or during that presidency.
Trump was convicted of 34 counts of falsifying business records in order to cover up hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels in order to help his chances in the 2016 presidential election. But on Monday, Trump's team argued that Hope Hicks' testimony, Trump's former White House aide, should never have been introduced during the trial since these were conversations Trump had while he was president. This also includes Trump's tweets. His legal team says these should never have been shown during the trial since these tweets were official communications to the public during Trump's first term in the White House. Criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Jeremy Salan says that Judge Merchan will now have to weigh each piece of evidence carefully to see how it is affected by the Supreme Court ruling.
It's not just carte blanche if it occurred during the presidency.
Now, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office had also sent a letter to the judge this morning saying that they would be okay with delaying sentencing 2 weeks. Now, of course, the judge delayed it even further. We're still waiting to hear from their office on this ruling by the judge. Steve and Natasha?
All right, Morgan, thank you so much.